This is DM5, Knights of England's power display board for the Season 3-4 Knight Rider Replica Dash. It's powered by accessory power. If we switch on accessory power, the display illuminates and we see a number of displays. We see at the bottom power, normal, auto and pursuit indicators. These replicate the positions of the two switches, one selecting normal or auto position, one selecting normal or auto position, and one selecting the pursuit position. You can switch to pursuit either from the auto position or straight from the normal position. If the pursuit switch is already selected, then normal and auto have no effect. But if pursuit is not selected, then auto or normal will be illuminated depending on the position of the switch. We also have 3 bar gauges. The top bar gauge is configured by default, unless you want anything else, to represent voltage level to the board. It'll normally indicate about 12 to 13 volts in the middle, but if we move the voltage up, that display will increase, and similarly it will go down. If the voltage to this board drops below about 12 volts, the large indicators at the bottom will start to go out. This is not a malfunction of the board. The board requires at least 12 volts to operate these bottom indicators. So normally it will be powered at around 12 to 13 volts. The second and third gauges can be configured to represent whatever function you like. In the example here, we have them marked up to indicate throttle position on the second gauge, and the spare input on the third gauge. You could use this to represent washer fluid level, outside temperature, anything that you can provide a potentiometer input for can be monitored. We also have 4 pairs of red and green indicators. These are switched by ground switched discrete to the board. If an input is open circuit, as in the case of this display here, it will show red. If the input is grounded, it will switch to green. There are 4 such inputs. On this particular board we have the last 2 labelled spare. The first 2 are configured to represent the usual check engine display and low hydraulic brake fluid to the board, but they can be configured to whatever thing you want. For more information, check the Knights of England website at www.knightsofengland.com. Finally, the display at upper right is currently a dummy display and can be configured to any required value.